Hey friends! Happy Monday! I am feeling better. Now I have a migraine hangover. I haven't had one like that for a while. Um, I get the aura around my eyes and things go tingly. Um, yeah, I tried all of my regular tricks that usually get it to go away, and I just had to kind of wait it out. And finally, about probably 2 or 3 a.m., you can feel it let loose. So then today I have the migraine hangover. Hey Jim, hi Dawn, hi Glow. How is everybody? I hope you had a fantastic weekend. I hope you're ready for Thanksgiving. If you're cooking, do you have all your stuff together? We are doing it's small because it's only 3 of us. Am I? Yeah, there we go. So let me find me so I can share this to my page. There we go. You'll probably hear the dogs barking in the background because it's lunchtime and Abner gets a little crazy when it's time for lunch. That is a Kendra kit. It is my November kit. And yeah, I've opened it, but I haven't really looked at it. So we're going to look at it and we're going to make some cards with it today. All right, I think I shared this to my Facebook. It doesn't have the right title, but that's all right. At this point, I really don't care. It's one of those days. So this is my November kit. And with the mystery card kits, hey Albert, they are, I'm behind on mine too. I've used the Monsters one, and then I've got another one from last month that I haven't. But this month, and with all of her card kits, you either get, depending on what tier you are for her Patreon, you either get a card sampler kit or a card kit. And I get the card kit. And with all of them, there's a QR code that you can scan that will tell you what is in, what brands and everything are in it. Dom, that's how I feel. My grandma used to have a sign that I made her when I first started doing calligraphy. I must have been maybe 9 or 10. And it said, the hurrieder I go, the behinder I get. And that's kind of how I feel. So let's look at the solid papers first. And there's 2 of each. And they are, I can't count that way. They are 5.5 by 8.5. So A2 size card bases. We've got the red, the green, kind of this salmon red, mustard, and black. So I love those colors. It is perfect to describe things, isn't it? And then for our pattern papers, and these are all, some of these are double-sided. There's the flowers and then the little tags. Snowflakes. Ooh, I like that plaid. I love buffalo check. I love gingham. I love the plaids. And then some more tags. A solid, another solid. I really love this color palette. And then green polka dots. Candy canes and another plaid, green plaid and multicolor, and then little post letters, postal things. Words are so hard today. And polka dots. So, yeah, I love this one. And then let's see what we got in here. And I cut my dies and snipped them and put them on a magnet. I've got some red blingy bling, some ephemera, and then the dies, I've got Happy Holidays, some Christmas lights, candy cane, a stocking, and some holly. And then we've got some little banners here, a sentiment. Ah, look at that bunny! The bunny, holly and jolly. Letters to Santa, a Christmas tree with presents. I love the ephemera. Oh, hold on. I gotta let the dog in. Abner. And the thing is he doesn't really want to be in. He just doesn't want the door shut. So there's a little frame and another sentiment, a holiday house. Oh, look at the teddy bear. I love that. And then Merry Christmas. So we've got all of that. And we've got our cards. And I should have scanned my thingy, but I didn't. So let's see where my card sketches are. Got the 2-sheet wonder. Maybe we'll do a couple of these ones, and we'll just modify for what we have. I love this one, and I love this one, which are very similar, just different dimensions. But I also like this one down here on the bottom. And this is a benefit of one of the tiers, I think it's the VIP one. Or let's pick, this is the free. If you go to Kendra's Patreon or cardsbykendra.com, I think it is. And you can get the PDF for all of these for free. Albert, he's a mess. He is the goofiest little dog, and he always has to kind of be where I'm at. Okay, I have overused this one, and that is always the one I want to use. I love sketch number 1. Love it. Like, I'm obsessed with that one. But let's, hold on. I missed a couple. We should start the next time, and I don't remember who it was that said it. Might have been Elizabeth. To start on the back and go forward, which I might do this next time. So we've got some little banners. This one would work, or this one. I mean, we can do whatever we want. But as a jumping off point, I kind of like to have, and I didn't do any prep. I haven't cut any papers, nothing. I think we'll kind of do this one and wing it. We'll make it our own. So, what is your favorite side dish to eat? My grandmother used to always make oyster dressing. And nobody in my family will eat it. My family here. My family growing up, we ate it because that was grandma's thing. And I love that. Dawn. So, and then Jeff loves green bean casserole. Loves it. And then my kids were always about the mashed potatoes and the meat. And we usually do a turkey and a ham sweet potato casserole. That sounds good. Last year, for Thanksgiving, we got a meal from the Honey Baked Ham shop. And then for Christmas, we got a meal from Cracker Barrel. Because I had just had surgery on my back, so I wasn't standing in the kitchen. And so that was really good. The Cracker Barrel one was the best. And we might do that one again for Christmas because we'll have more people here. But for Thanksgiving, it's just 3 of us. So I'm not cooking for an army. Linda, that's awesome. Yeah, my grandma always made oyster dressing. And just the taste of it takes me right back to being in her kitchen. And when growing up, I grew up in Washington State, and all of my cousins and my grandparents, and we all lived, within a few hours of each other. So Thanksgiving was always big family, all my cousins and stuff. And Grandma always cooked, and I just remember Grandma being in the kitchen. And we're going to start with this mustard color. I guess it would be gold, but it's kind of mustardy. So I'm just going to score it at 4.5. And I totally missed that because that should be 4.25. Oh goodness, that'll be the back of the card. Nobody will know. Yeah, I love oyster dressing. I love oysters. Growing up in the Pacific Northwest, I grew up eating seafood, oysters and crab and clams and all of that. And I know it's not for everybody, but that's how we grew up. Salmon and fish and everything. And I still cook that way. We'll do Merry Christmas. But oyster dressing, probably not for everybody, but it is my favorite. I'm going to use this one, and I think the back. Or this one. That one. The big one. Here. Let me find my sketch again. I just lost it. There it is. So we need to cut our floral to 5.5 by 2 3/4. Oh yeah, I love seafood, and Pacific North. It's different. Depending on which coastal area you are. We were Pacific Northwest, Seattle, about 2.5 hours west of Seattle, and so it was a lot of clams, oysters, Dungeness crab, and then we moved to Alaska, and it was different. Hey Shanna, different seafood there. And so I grew up, my kids, they'll eat anything. But Thanksgiving for me, I usually smoke a turkey, and then we do this bourbon maple glazed ham. People in Ohio think you're crazy. Yeah, Ohio's probably not real big on seafood. Well, duh, they're 6-inch. I can't talk. I can't math. I need to cut this down to 5.5. But yeah, Ohio's probably not, but probably a meat and potatoes. Yes, oyster dressing and sage dressing. We always had both. And then on my dad's side, my other grandma, they always made a bajillion pies. And my grandpa, my dad's dad, he couldn't have just regular apple pie. It had to be apple raisin. And we knew that was Grandpa's pie. But Grandma, I swear she would make like a ton of pies. I love this paper. And it's so pretty for Christmas. Sorry, I'm kind of squirreling today. So don't mind me if I go from, one thing to another. That doesn't really show up. Maybe if we move it. What if we ink the edges a little bit? Or my stomach is growling. We'll cut. Let's see. We're auditioning papers because this is what I do. The letters from Santa Claus. That would work. And then our little banners. And mashed potatoes. Gotta have mashed potatoes with, butter and, real potatoes. I use the Yukon Golds. All right, I think we'll pop this up on some foamy foam. And you gotta have rolls. Even, just the pop in the oven kind of rolls. Dessert table, that's a hard one. I'm not really a pumpkin pie person. I like a good apple pie. I like cheesecake. You can always get me with some cheesecake. Cheesecake, Dawn. Yeah, I love a good cheesecake. Love cheesecake. Find my glue. But yeah, pies, and I gotta have ice cream. If it's apple pie, it has to be ice cream. If it's cheesecake or anything like those, then I'm good with Cool Whip or whipped cream or whatever the topping might be. Hold on, my kid is trying to call. Pumpkin cheesecake. Okay, there we go. Concord grape pie. That sounds amazing, Jim. Does it taste like wine? I mean, does it have that flavor? I'm just trimming off. I got a little excess on my foam. What if we turn it this way? Oh, I like that better. We'll do that, and then we'll do our little rhiney stones. All right, let's glue these together. Not fermented, just grape. Oh, grape jelly. Yeah, that would be good. That would be really good. Is it a regular crust or like a graham cracker crust? Is it I guess it would be baked, so that it would thicken. But that sounds really good. And I love cornbread, But I'm always up for cornbread. Anytime. Yeah, fruit pies have to be thick. For me. Oh, Jim, that sounds so good. That would be good with some really good vanilla ice cream. That would be delicious. So are you already baking? Do you have all your baked goods ready to go? When I cooked when we lived in Alaska, lived on the Coast Guard base. We were stationed up there, and we would always do just a huge invitation to anybody that wanted to come. Kind of a potluck. We would cook mostly, all the meats and stuff, and everybody would bring side dishes or appetizers or rolls, and we would have just this big, because we were on an island, and so a lot of people didn't go home, or didn't have family. If they were single and living up there in Alaska, it can get kind of lonely. So we would invite everybody over every holiday and just have this big dinner, and it was so fun, because we didn't, we had, 3 kids and stuff, but we didn't have family around. So it was nice to have other people come over and do that. And everybody, it was nice. People met other people that they might not know from the different stations up there, if they weren't air station or on one of the boats. But it was fun. Yeah, that's what we did. We always just invited everybody over. And you always ended up, because everybody was from, different places. And so you had, my friend who grew up in North Carolina, she would bring pimento cheese. And I had never heard of it, ever. And she would bring sausage balls and sweet potato casserole. And those were her things. And then, someone would make rolls. And it was just a blast. The kids always had a ton of people around. And here it was different because there's no base housing. And it's, a lot of people just went home. We would still put the invite out, but it was usually just us. And sometimes we didn't, we would do not traditional Thanksgiving. We would do different cultures. Or, like we would do tamales and stuff, or we would do Chinese, or we would try different things. All right, card number 1 done. That's cute. What do you think? Pies on Tuesday, Wednesday, everything cooked Thursday morning. That's a good way to do it, Shanna. And the other thing I remember is it's going to be a lot of reminiscing today, is watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade with my grandpa. That was always his thing to do. So there is one super quick card, and we still have tons of stuff left. So let's do another. Let's see what else we can, we can do. I really want to do one with the teddy bear. And we might do, I don't know, how about some green plaid with the teddy bear? And a red, maybe we'll cut out our snowflakes. Yes, the dog show. Always. And football. That's the same. So maybe we'll do... I think we'll do the green plaid. Let's find our card bases. With the green. Yeah, I'm gonna put them on a circle or an oval. Let me get my. These are my add-ons for the Easy Wonder die from Lynn, and so these are all the extra pieces. My go-to is usually this oval. The next one up might be too big. Let me grab, I've got the new ones from Sarah Liz too. Which are her emergency card essentials. And so you get all of these in hers, plus these little faces. Hey! My wobblers don't wobble. I'm out of my cranky wobblers. Abner. Chill, dude. But I think we'll do... Oh, look at this layout. With the split. Alright. Non-functioning wobbler. Yeah, my wobblers don't wobble. So these are all the dies. I like the scallop. Does Teddy fit in there? How about Bunny? Bunny's the wrong color. Christmas tree? No, it's gotta be Teddy. We got a bigger circle. I love these because it just makes things so much easier. I think we'll go with the scallop. And I'm not fussy cutting, so. Or does Lynn's, let's see which circle is, those are bigger. And I want to do the little border. I love this. This border. But I'm not, oh, I can't make decisions today. All right, we're gonna do the scallop and we'll see. We'll test drive it. I love the, oh, I need to soak my mat. My mat has like a huge bubble in the center. They make it so easy. I have the pink and Maine ones. I'm waiting on the second one from Sarah Liz to come back in stock. And then I've got all of Lynn's. Look at my mat. It's like got a huge bubble in the middle. And I turn it over. But then when I use it, it makes my dies like walk across the page. I have sets, old sets of all the Spellbinders dies, the like nest abilities from a bajillion years ago. 15 years ago, probably, when I had my first Sizzix and then my Cuttlebug, which I still have my Cuttlebug. It's just been replaced. And mine was the original Cuttlebug. Alright, so we got that. Let's find another sketch to do. Since I didn't do... That one's not a sketch. It's just out of my head. This one is kind of similar to... We'll do that because I can cut it with this one and we'll make the little pieces. Yeah, it's old, but then all the nestabilities I've collected over the years. And then I worked at a scrapbook shop in Alaska, and so kind of got more while I was working there because I taught classes. All right, I gotta find my pink one because this mat is making me crazy. So has anyone done the, where you soak these in hot water to flatten it back out, or used a heat tool to get them to unwarp themselves? I haven't had them that long. So either I do a whole lot of die cutting, or my pressure's just weird. I gotta get this one centered. Why is it not going through? I don't like those noises. Was it Debbie J? Oh, I'll have to go look. Because this is ridiculous. There's just a huge bubble right here on both of them, both the ones I have, because I had a spare. All right. Put that back so it doesn't get lost. And then this one cracked the other day. So I'm gonna have to ask Santa for some new... Oh, you used your heat tool, Shanna? That's good to know. All right, so I love this die. I love it because it gives me just, oh, look at that, enough space. And I didn't have to figure out where to cut, and it's the perfect size to have a border around my card. So it's win-win-win there. And this has all the different mats. Like there's a A2, like your base layer, and then all the borders. I cannot talk. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that it cracked. I've had my platinum maybe 6 months, if that. And I don't do, a ton of card making, but boy, that didn't last very long. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to go with Holly and Jolly over here. Oh, they're kind of cute. If I can give this just a little more space. If I had paid attention to the other side of this die, I could flip it over, but I love the plaid. What are you eating? I swear, it's like having a toddler. What's in your mouth? What are you into? I love these guys. I think he's got scraps of paper. Those are his favorite things to eat. Hey, Jay! How are you? I love these guys. I'm trying to just use what was in my kit. And you know, sometimes simple is okay. It's okay to not have all the stuffs. What if I popped these guys up? Working but a short week. Short weeks are always good. Holly and Jolly are kind of cute. You make a great toddler. And he loves to be in my lap, which he reminds me of Lennox then, because he tries to get his little feet up to see what he can steal off of. Oh, I got this little green piece. That could be a banner. Hold on. Hold the phone. Somewhere I have. I'll add sentiments later. We'll make this a little banner. I need little scissors. Five days off. Nice. Are you cooking anything for Thanksgiving, Jay? Your mom's cooking? Ooh, pies. We just had a whole talk on pies. All right, let's put this bottom part down. My aunt, so everybody lived in the same towns, almost like 20-30 minutes apart growing up, all my aunts and uncles and everybody. So we would go from one grandma's house to the other, and my dad's sister would always take the leftover mashed potatoes, and later in the day, because we always ate like a Thanksgiving lunch, and then she would make, she called them latkes, potato pancakes. And then you would put, turkey and cranberry sauce and gravy on them. But she would make these little potato pancakes with the leftovers. They were delicious. I love this plaid. See, our families are all on the other coast, all on the West Coast. So we don't have, family down here. And my kids, I've got one kid in Illinois and one in Washington. So it's just us and the boy. And he was supposed to go to Colorado with his girlfriend, but he started a new job and didn't have the days off. So he's home with us. It's kind of this weird transition of, what do we do now that the kids are... Jay, this is actually my card kit, my mystery card kit for November from Kendra. And I didn't scan my code, my QR code. But there's tons of this little... So here's the first card that we made. I love this pattern paper. And this was a die cut that was just in the kit. And so were the little rhinestones. And then these are all the pattern papers, and they're all double-sided. I'm digging the plaids. There. Tons of paper. But when I get done, I will scan my little QR code. And then the solids were the mustard, the green, it's like Colonel Mustard, Scarlet, and all of these were the card bases that were in the kit. And so depending on like the level of your Patreon, depends on that she has a card kit sampler and then the mystery card kits. And they're fun. I don't know how she has time to put everything together like she does. I think I have some sentiments. I gotta look real quick. Sentiments from Sarah Liz from Emergency Card Kits. We got Holly and Jolly. There. Let me look real quick in my stacks of stuffs. Hey, look, part of them. Oh, not those ones. Season's greetings. It needs a little green frame or a red polka dot frame. I think red. You have dies to try. What dies do you have? I love dies. They make life so much easier. I know, the red, I think I'm going to do the red around here. And I just, oops, that was a lot of glue. Glue it down, and then I'm just going to trim it away. Oh, that's way too big. My brain is not on go yet today. I'm telling you, migraine hangover has not been fun. All right, there we go. And do I want to pop that up too? Nope, just them. All right, let's get these guys down. So I just finished my November turn-in for Kendra's card sketch. You can turn in your cards each month of the quarter. And I just finished November and got it in, so I need to start December. That one's kind of cute. And get those done. I love card sketches, and I love that there's people that are good at making them. You have Kendra's, where you have 15 sketches that make one card, and you get all the cutting dimensions and everything. And then you have Sarah Liz Sassy LLC emergency card kit and printables. And then you have sheetload of cards, where you get one sketch to make, 8 cards or more. I love these guys. All right, card number 2. So there's our 2 cards so far. And they're, basic cards. I'm more of a simple person when it comes to my cards. I really like this. But we had those right here. Letters to Santa. They have candy canes. I know there are so many ideas. All right, where's my ovals? Too big. I love those felt dies, Shanna. Those look, I think they look fun. Let's see, we'll make this 3.5. Oh, we can make it smaller because I didn't see that there's a hole. All right, we'll make it 3 inches. I didn't see that there was a hole in the paper. It blended in. And then we'll do, it doesn't matter, this one to 3.25. Yeah, I want all the dies. But I love those, and I love those ornament ones that you just did, Jay. So I'm going to cut just 1/4-inch strips so I can save this piece. I always losing everything. Cut this end off. Yeah, that green plaid, all about the plaids. Let's see, what color are we gonna put this with? There went the cutter. Boxes are falling. How about the red? The red with the green. I didn't use any of my dies yet. Maybe We'll just let that one stand alone. See what my little sentiments I have over here. Christmas wishes. One of these had green on the back. Just a solid green. That would work. That would work. I love the bear. Let's see if I have a square. Ooh, that'll work. That'll work, that'll work. All right, my machine's gonna crack and make lots of noises. That works. It kind of looks like a letter. What do you think? Does the red work with the bear this time? We're gonna go for it. We're going for it. Put that back or we'll lose it. All right, I need a drink. Janine! Janine. Gotta say it like Elizabeth does. All right, so there we go. We'll center that. And we'll put our little strips on here. This paper is so cute. And it's always different. I'll show you all the kits that I got last month. All right, do we want him on a diamond to kind of match the plaid? What do you think? The diamond or the square? I think the diamond. Let's put this down first. The diamond? Okay, we'll go with the diamond. You like my hockey puck, air hockey? We have a 3D printer, just got, and so I've been printing fun things to use. And that was one of the first things that Jeff made for me was a smusher. And I'm gonna put my glue down on my card base instead of trying to put it on here. I love that plaid. Isn't it though? you always get those, fantastic ideas to do those things. I saw it somewhere else. I don't remember who I saw do it. It may have been Shanna. A smusher is the technical term because that's what it does. It smushes the glue out. So when I don't have my little glue worms underneath my papers. All right, let's get our little bear. All right, next question. Do we pop the bear up or do we just put him flat? And we're going with the diamond. It is the technical term. Some people put the heavy blocks and stuff on. Yeah, pop him up. We'll pop him up, pop him up, pop him up. And I stole this idea from Lynn. I ordered a bunch of just craft foam off of Amazon to use instead of tape. The double-sided, it's way cheaper. Your watch registered is working out. There you go. Those activity points. So we're almost done, and I'll show you guys the other two cards, and then I won't take up any more of your time today. I am so glad that y'all joined me. I'm sorry I missed last night. I was miserable. Absolutely miserable. All right, we got to smush this for a second. So I still have lots left over from this kit to make more cards. Or put it together, with another set. Ah! Can't believe I did that. Where was I? Right there. Yeah. Close enough. So this square die was from Lynn's add-on for the Easy Wonder die. And in that set, you get all of these dies. But see, between the sketches and these layout dies, I'm good. And then nah. I think he'll just have a sentiment on the inside. And maybe some bling. I don't think it needs any bling. I'm terrible at randomly placing bling. I can't do it. Snowing? It's not snowing here. It's 80 degrees. Oh, I love that first snow where they're just kind of big, thick flakes, and everything is so white and pretty. And it's kind of quiet and peaceful. And then you get to, April and May, and it's been on the ground for 6 months, and all you have is dark gray ice chunks. And it's not so pretty anymore. I love that first snow, though. All right, so here are the 3 cards that we made. This was the first one here. And this is these are all die cuts and everything that came with the kit. Let me get it in the picture. That would help. So we've got this golden, I called it mustard, the green polka dots, they're Christmas colors, but you could really use this for anything. I mean, those aren't exactly poinsettias. So we've got this one. Then we have Holly and Jolly. And this one is the die cut from Sarah Liz from Trinity, from the emergency card cuts. And so is the scallop. And then these are just pieces that were left over. And the sentiment is from Sarah Liz too. So there's number 2. And then number 3 is a super cute bear. And look, I even put the post, I even got the letters on the right way. Is our little bear die cut. And then the plaid I just cut into strips because I didn't want to use the whole thing underneath it. So I still have that left over. And this was just a strip because I had used it on something else on the other side. So 3 cards, and I still have a ton of stuff left. These were the dies that were in my set. I didn't use those yet. I've got Letters to Santa. I've got this. Oh, there's more. I can't pick up things today. These die cuts. These are just little scraps of paper. My bling. I've still got 1, 2, 5 card bases left. And a bunch of pattern paper that I haven't even touched still. So I've got a lot left. I can still make on the Letters to Santa on the teddy bear card. Oh yeah. That would work. Maybe I'll put that on the inside up here. I don't know. I'll find a place for it. So that's tons of stuff left over. And when you get the kits, they come with a QR code that you can scan that tells you what everything is, what brands everything is too. So we got 3 cards done. Those are super cute. I need to work on my card challenge cards. Does anybody go live tonight? Is there a Monday night person? Oh wait, Elizabeth does pattern paper Monday. Never mind. And then I might do another lunchtime live tomorrow. Yeah, I remember she has pattern paper Monday. I need a big calendar to put on my wall here that has the days that everybody goes live. Or I need to make a Google document and have it public and just have all my crafty friends plug in their days and times that they go live, and then everybody could have it and see when everybody else is going live, because I forget who goes live when. And I'm loving being on YouTube. I've done Facebook lives for years. But I'm kind of liking the whole YouTube thing. But anyway, thanks for hanging out, y'all. I'll have to see if I can figure that out, Jay. If it would work to have like a Google document that would just be accessible and people could plug in, when they go live. Like regular, I know that, you have your regular times. Shanna has Shanna does every day. Kendra, look, we made these cards using my November kit. YouTube peeps are pretty nice though, Jay. You are right. So I have to show Kendra real quick. We made this one. We made this one with Holly and Jolly. And then we did this one with the teddy bear. So y'all have a fantastic afternoon. And remember to always be kinder than you need to be, because you never know what someone's going through. So just be a decent human being. Anyway, much love, y'all. I will see you all soon. Bye bye.